so they don't fade.
Well, hopefully his wife and his children will carry that on, that which he started, and carry on that spirit of generosity and continue to sow seed back into that nation.
And to start, and to start anything, I mean, you have to have money. You know.
Right.
So the hospital here, I mean, they're lucky that Lenny's been doing it for a number of years, and Lenny was prosperous in what he did. He made money in his day, and he gave back to the community, and he got a lot of other people, not only basketball players and baseball players and football players, but he got the people in the community, the politicians, the lawyers, the working men.
That's right.
To support him and say, here's what I'm doing for the kids.
Right.
You want to help me?
Yeah.
The next guy says, oh yeah, I'll do it. Then you say, and it has nothing to do with race.
Right.
You always hear about race, black guys or white guys, or what about this? And did you have problems when you were growing up? And I was fortunate. I didn't, but a lot of guys did. And I'm sure these guys have more stories than me. But we were lucky. In athletics, you bond. It didn't matter what color you were. You were out there. You want to win the game. You want to network within your team and support them and their families and their kids later on in life.
That's right.
And that's how you evolve. And it all comes from the family.
And the Wilkins family is so close and so tight knit too. I mean, they're all really involved in the Lenny Wilkins Foundation, and this is their 40th year of philanthropy nationwide, and the involvement that they've had. Whether it was Atlanta or Seattle, and I want to say Ohio, is it? Yeah, in Cleveland.
Well, Lenny started in St. Louis with the St. Louis Hawks.
Okay.
Now,
what year was that?
That was 1960.
Okay, right, yeah.
He was drafted by the Hawks, and there was only 8 teams in the NBA then. 8 times 12 on a team. There were 96 players in the NBA, way back. Gar doesn't even remember that.
Wasn't that many when I came in the league.
I was a young kid.
Oh, you were a young kid when that happened? Okay, all right, Stack.
There was 13.
Give or take a few years, huh?
But we didn't play against each other, but different sports and all, and you have that I don't know, American bond somehow as former athletes.
Right.
Of how hard they had to work to excel in their profession.
Yes.
And the respectability you had, because training camps were always hard, no matter what sport it was.
Right.
And it's still hard today.
Training camp, boot camp.
Yeah, in boot camp, and then Gar was talking about some of the players who are deceased in all sports, and a lot of them, when they retire, they don't stay in shape.
Right.
They may not eat as well as they should. Nutrition and lift weights and work out, and that's very, very important.
Yeah.
I'm 72 years old, and when I look back over my life, I say, man, 72, how did I get there? And we're talking about 1961, graduating college, and great years, and loved everything, and it's almost over, and it's pretty sad because so many things happen. Your eyesight goes, your hearing goes, your joints hurt, and if you don't have good nutrition, and then
don't let the cat out of the bag.
Then and I'm in the life insurance business, in the health business back in Houston, and I've seen a lot of things happen, and it's important that we help the kids and educate them, and make sure they have good nutrition, and they get their rest. That's another thing. Sleep is a big factor.
Sure.
A lot of people don't sleep.
Right. Well, and if the children are going to bed hungry, they're not going to sleep well.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
They're going to wake up tired. They're waking up hungry. They can't focus at school. They can't retain information.
Exactly.
Probably feel a little bit like a social outcast, and probably have outbursts of anger and frustration and rage when they're not a mean child or a mean person. They are dealing with a lot of frustrations inside of their little lives, you know. And you have Lenny and Marilyn that are looking out for them and doing what they can. They're doing their part. I've always said if everybody would just do something, if everybody would just do something, whatever it is that God is calling you to do, if you would be obedient to that call and just do that, oh, this world would be so different. It would be so different. The lives would be completely changed because we all have opportunities to do our part to be a world changer.
That's true.
Yeah, I just love the work that they're doing here, and I hope to have the opportunity to interview Dr. Ben Danielson. Oh my goodness, what a gem they have found in him, huh? Oh, all the work he's doing at the clinic.
Oh yeah, he's been doing it very well.
Oh, and just seemingly tirelessly, you know, just rolls up his sleeves and gives and gives and gives, and he just seems to have the biggest heart, doesn't he? Yeah. He's an incredible man. So tell me a little bit, all three of you gentlemen that are here, about Lenny and Marilyn Wilkins. While you're all here together, what are your thoughts about the organization, about this weekend, and where they're at in the season of their lives?
I can say that I go back as far as the family is concerned. That's where it starts. Pardon me, like you was talking about 60, 61, and I retired from baseball in 61. So I can understand, and I didn't know Benny until after that, you know, and then I found out what he was beginning to try to do. So through my friend and I said, okay, so that's why I'm here. If my name can bond with their names,
right,
and that would bond to the point where is that people would be willing to help because of these names, well, that's fine. You know?
Right.
And if we can go in our pocket a little bit and do something, then that makes it even better.
Sure.
So, like I said, that's when I met Lenny, and I've known him ever since. And I can never say anything negative about him. About Lenny. I can't even tell a joke about him. You know, I mean, there's some guys you can tell a joke, you know, about them, but I can't even tell a joke.
Leave that up to Marilyn.
Yeah, she handles that very well. But that's what I see, and
he's a man of honor, isn't he?
Yeah, what he says, that's what he does. And, he's a good guy. And I think I told the guy upstairs I didn't care if Lenny would need me at the end of the earth. I would go.
You're there.
I would go. So that's what I see in Lenny.
Seems to be a common theme amongst his friends and former colleagues, huh?
And I knew Lenny, you know, of course in 1970, but when he was with the Hawks and they was moved to Atlanta, you know, I was living in Atlanta then, but he never got a chance to play in Atlanta. He was traded to Seattle at that particular time. So I think that's what started it also. Coming out of college, I was drafted by Seattle, and Lenny was the player coach there, you know, and I don't have anything negative to say about it, except that he didn't play me as a rookie.
That's right, that's what you were saying earlier, that he's a little rough on the rookies, huh?
But I think that really helped me because that
Yes.
forced me to really learn the game and watch the game and watch the older guys. And, you know, Lenny and Marilyn, and they adopted this skinny young kid coming out of college, had nothing going for him. And, you know, I made the team that year, and ever since then, it's been a great relationship with Lenny. You know.
He really looks at the whole player, the whole man, doesn't he? Not just what you're doing on the court, but he's really in your business and really in about guiding and coaching you and encouraging you in life, isn't he?
Yes, he is. That's why he's a Hall of Fame coach, because he really knows how to mold other players.
Yeah, and is successful. I mean, he still is the all-time winningest coach in the NBA, correct? All-time winningest.
I think Don Nelson passed him.
Nelson passed him
Last year,
just a minute ago.
Just
Just a minute ago.
Oh, just a second ago.
Just a
Yep,
minute ago,
right.
Yeah.
Well, this weekend is just exciting. This is my third year coming in the last 5 years, and I always try to get here every year. And it's you know, I grew up with Randy, and I love the family and all the work that they're doing here. So that's why I wanted to do my part in participating and giving back a little bit. And just doing whatever I could. So I thank all of you gentlemen for coming, and John, thank you for
Thank you.
this interview. And I guess I will see you all not only at the reception here shortly, but on the red carpet tomorrow night.
Red carpet tomorrow night.
Yes.
On the green carpet Saturday.
And on the green carpet Saturday. My husband Vernon will be there. I will not be on the green carpet on Saturday. So,
Okay.
yes, but maybe we'll see after. We're staying here on the property too. So, yeah. Yeah, so thank you all very much. And this
Thank
is
you.
Sonya Doswell signing off from Solminod once again for right now. And we just hope that you are blessed in whatever you put your hands to do in the coming week. And we will see you next time. Thanks. Ciao.